Good evening, everyone. Greetings of peace. Welcome to 21 Day Goal to Heal Thyself. And I'm Meghna, your host. This event is being hosted by Brahmakumari Silicon Valley. And we've been using our inner GPS to reach that sweet spot, that sweet location where we can maintain unshakable, pure love for the self. If we think about it, it's hard for many of us to maintain that real pure love. And by pure love, what we mean is where I'm not comparing with others that they are better or worse than me. It's a real state, inner state, where I'm purely feeling I am good without comparison with others, right? I like myself, I accept myself the way I am right now. And that is a big achievement, to fall in pure love with yourself. And that is one of the most beautiful things I have liked at Brahmakumari's, that it has taught me how to fall in love with myself. And when you fall in love with yourself, pure love, you start accepting everyone as they are. It all starts with ourselves first, right? Thyself, and then everybody else becomes a lot easier. We do the hard work of trying to fix others, thinking then I will be fixed. We are taught here it's completely different. Work with yourself, it's only one, then everything else will automatically get healed. So let's start off with meditation. And today's day 6. We will continue talking about healing, finding that right location. So that will continue. And let's though start with a meditation. Let's sit comfortably and relax the mind and the body. Whole day we've been running around, doing chores, taking care of things, people. Now let's take care of thyself. Without taking care of thyself, it's going to be burdensome taking care of others. So for a few minutes, let go. Let go of work, home, people, past. Let it all go and let it be. And through our mind, let's fly away to open grass field, filled with red flowers. a lonely tree, cloudy skies with a rainbow. Let's experience the silence and the beauty of Mother Nature by lying down on the soft, warm, and velvety grass. The gentle rays of the sun, cool breeze, the fragrance of the flower, the beautiful rainbow. Why does it feel like I'm at home? Why do I feel closer to thyself when I look at nature? Silence, stillness helps in realizing our inner beauty, seeing the goodness in us that exists. Nature appeals to us because it resonates our inner beauty. Just like the rainbow, I have 7 beautiful qualities. I am pure. I am peace. I am love. I am happiness. I am bliss. I am wise. I am power. A connection with rainbow-like qualities within changes my physical appearance, my external behavior, my thoughts. Everything gets filled with the rainbow-like qualities. My eyes look at others with a pure vision. My lips smile at others in appreciation. My face glows in joy of being surrounded by so many beautiful beings. Thank you, Mother Nature, for helping me connect to thyself, helping me realize that I am beautiful inside out, that every resource and treasure is within me. I am complete. Nothing outside can complete me. I am already complete, beautiful, and divine being. Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Heal Thyself. So, we'll continue our inner guidance, focusing on the letter G of the GPS, the inner GPS. So, we so far, covered a lot of ground. We are on day 6. So, we've been trying to get closer and closer to understand where exactly the negativity exists, whether it is the negativity of hurt, fear, anger, sadness, whatever that might be. It is I, the soul, that is creating it through my thoughts, right? And then those feelings get stored in the mind, and really, because I am the one that is creating it, it's my responsibility to heal it. Generally, majority of us wait for others to fix our issues, and sometimes we end up waiting all the way till the end of our life, right? And we have not yet healed. So sometimes people leave the body unhealed, if that is even a word. So really, why would we want to live like that, right? Why won't we want to live a life where everything is restored? Not just the physical health, but our emotional and mental health. Everything is intact, beautiful. So, we also talked about how to heal thyself. Today, we'll focus on exponential healing. So, one is indeed we need to keep doing the regular discipline of meditation, providing the mind good, healthy food. But then there are some magical things that I at least learned at Brahmakumari's, and it has taken my spiritual journey to an exponential level. So I was literally walking before, but now I feel like I'm flying in my journey because of these few tips I'm going to share with you that were shared with me at Brahmakumari's. So, what are those factors, right? So, first one, it's a very beautiful thing that is said in India, and there's also a very beautiful song about it. If you think about it, in this world, a lot of things are constantly changing, and in on top of it, suddenly things perish, they leave us, and we don't even realize what happened, right? So in such kind of a situation, it's very hard to really figure out, because one after the other we take care of one problem, some other problem crops up. So sometimes we just get tired. Today I fixed my issues with the body, tomorrow something cropped up at work, I got that done, and then something crops up at relationship, now something in the finances. So one after the other, sometimes it seems like problems will not stop coming. So, what we are taught at Brahmakumaris is you get busy in helping others, in helping removing the sorrow in others' life, from others' life, and then what happens is your sorrow gets healed, taken care of by God Himself. This is something that is said in India a lot. You take care of others' sorrow, God will take care of your sorrow. Now, what does this mean? If you think about it logically, it means that you are no more self centered. You are no more thinking about my body, my family, my work, my this. When we get so caught up in our own me and my family, nothing else, what is happening in the world, what is happening to everyone, my society, my neighbors, my friends, no, nothing really matters as much as me and my family. So then, when we are so stuck in our own world, we don't see the bigger help that is available. But when you start working on a bigger thing, when you look at the grand scheme of life and say, okay, there is no end to the number of issues that will come in me and my family's life. Yes, I will do my best to take care and help, but I also want to take out the time. Even if there is none, I take out the time to help others, the ones I don't know, who are not even connected to me. So when we become selfless like that, it's like a higher energy that now starts taking care of you, because you are now seated at the unlimited seat, selfless seat. So then it's almost like being sustained by God Himself, the highest energy. This has been my experience many times in the last few years, where there are problems and I am stuck, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm not going to figure out. This problem is beyond me. I will maintain my patience, solution will come. And I'm continuing my journey, helping whoever I can. And magically, the highest energy takes course and gives you a solution that is really beautiful. So, who is this highest energy? So, really, the way we connect to the highest. So, there are, if you think about in this world, there are two energies. One is the spiritual energy, and the other one is the physical energy. So, physical energy is, anything like electrical, solar, magnetic, wind, all of this is matter. So, this is one energy at the level of matter. But what is higher? Is it the spiritual or the physical energy? So, if you think about it, when science is implemented without the spiritual energy, it can destroy the world. So, when you are building bombs and weapons in the intention of, I want to be the number one and I want everybody else to be finished, that is, there is no spirit in it, there is no religion in it, then it starts, the physical energy starts destroying everything. So indeed, the spiritual energy is way higher than the physical energy, and each one of us is a tiny point of light right here in the middle of the forehead, between the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. This is where the soul is seated, a point of light, and we are all spirits. And when we create thoughts that are filled with peace, love, and happiness, we are at a very high, we are radiating energy at a high frequency, and it is a spiritual energy which has a huge impact on the matter. And you can read up everywhere on the web on how our thoughts change the matter. It has a huge impact on the matter. Now, human souls, we come into the cycle of life and death. That is, we take this physical body, the matter, as our costume. And when the matter gets, old or needs maintenance and cannot be maintained anymore, the soul leaves the body and the body decays. So, we, because of being so close to the matter, we start identifying ourselves as matter. And as a result, instead of creating just peace, love, and happiness, we also start creating negative energy like anger, fear, because fear of death, anger that, oh my gosh, what will happen if my, these things don't get done. When we identify ourselves with limited perspective, that's when negative energy gets starts creating. So our we are then radiating very low level of spiritual energy, and that is why connecting to the highest on high, which is the highest spiritual energy that is ever stable, that is ever pure, ever loving, and is always radiating vibrations at a very high frequency. And that is none other than the Supreme Soul, this who is the point of light. So in Raj Yoga meditation, we learn how to connect ourselves to the Supreme Being, and when we spend time with Him, His frequency starts connecting with ours, His information starts getting downloaded on our soul or our spirit, and then the frequency of our energy also changes. The vibrations that are generated in us start changing. They say the company colors you, right? So the company of Supreme Soul, who's the highest spiritual energy, when you keep his company, you start radiating at his frequency level, that is love, peace, and happiness. This has been my experience. The more I connect to him, the more love and peaceful I have at least become. And this is not just my own words, but I have received many people's feedback and sharing it with you just to kind of let you know how powerful this meditation is. So I just have a 1 minute video to show how we connect to this Supreme Soul, and then we will practice that in our meditation. So here the soul has left the middle of the body, from the middle of the forehead, which is just a tiny point of light, as you can see here, and it's traveling upwards beyond the physical planets, the earth, the moon, everything. It's leaving the physical world and is moving towards home, nirvana, which is filled with golden red light. Here I am, the soul, and this is the divine himself, God, Supreme Soul. I am just absorbing all the vibrations from the Supreme. I'm getting saturated with love, peace, happiness, wisdom, power, patience, purity, everything. And once I am charged up, I come down back to the physical world, back to my body. So, this exercise I at least do many times a day, and so highly recommend you all to try it, and let's practice this in today's meditation. So, please join me. Let's bring attention to the middle of the forehead, between the eyebrows, where I, the tiny point of light, consciousness, energy, soul resides. I am a pure, clean, and conscient energy. I am eternal and imperishable, metaphysical in nature. The most elevated creation of God. Everybody in this world goes through ups and downs. in life. And sometimes we get caught up in I, my, and mine. We get so consumed by our own issues that we feel we have no time for anyone, even our parents or friends. But there is an option. How much can we take care of our issues? And is this the only way? Finish one fire and a new fire starts. No. Let's try a different method. Let's help others in healing their issues. Helping them removes our sorrow automatically. Giving others happiness is the most elevated charity that anybody can perform. Because every being in this world craves for happiness. So when I, the noble being, the selfless being, the benevolent being, helps others, I start receiving help directly from the highest spiritual energy, God Himself. And how wonderful is it to be sustained by God. How much can a human being do? And how much more can the Supreme Being do? So through our mind, let's travel upwards back to our home where we all came from. So I, the tiny point of light, leave my body and I'm traveling upwards beyond the sky, the planets, and I see the golden red light filled nirvana. Everywhere there is light, and I see the eternal light, the source of all powers and virtues, God Himself. Two rays, as if welcoming me with open arms. I go closer and I'm seated right next to the highest spiritual energy, my spiritual parent, the comforter of hearts, the ocean of forgiveness, ocean of knowledge, truth himself is right next to me. I go closer. And I feel the heart of God as if I'm seated in His heart. God's heart is filled with love and regard for all. The vibrations of His love, His power, His benevolence are changing my inner core. I feel lighter and warm with love. I take His leave now with a promise to keep visiting here daily, regularly. I travel downwards back to the physical world and back into my body. Thank you, God, for healing me and for loving me. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you find this useful. Please continue to share your feedback through the feedback forum. The link is right on the description box. Would appreciate your feedback. And hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow and a good night today. And thank you again for joining us. I'll see you again tomorrow at the same time. It'll be the last day of the first week.